Well, this conference is a good conference to have, particularly this theme about accountability and youth engagement. I think the inclusion of youth engagement within the concept of governance is a very positive one, because as we know, it's the young people who are the leaders today, but will be more so the national leaders tomorrow. Many of them will go on to become MPs or indeed senators or even heads of state.
For a very long time, most of our countries have not played that much emphasis on the centrality of youth, and particularly so in education. This goes to the nature and character of our education system that doesn't particularly focus on empowering the youth in terms of giving them the skills and know-how and competences to become more persons that can have and develop their own employment as opposed to seeking employment. I think one aspect that I've got from this conference is to go back and think much more critically on how to empower the youth and give them economic rights that will enable them get that know-how, that competence of getting out there to start and run their own business.
There is catalytic role of the state. There is also a catalytic role of the state acting in partnership with the private sector. But there is also a role for civil society in the empowerment of youth. Creating youth political citizens, that means increasing their participation in political and policy process. Creating youth economic citizens, that is increasing their participation and leadership in economic activity.
But it's not easy, because we need the support of governments to adjust their employment policies and their education policies to make them work for young people, and to redesign the exams and the papers and the whole curriculum around how to support young people with the right values and attitudes and with the right skills. The value side, again, is also very weak. The young people are coming out thinking only about themselves. I need to be number one, and that's the kind of values the education system is putting out, as opposed to teamwork and building, working together to achieve goals. So there needs to be a big rethink about that. But in the interim, right now, I think we need to probably consider how to make the movement across states something that young people can benefit from. So in your country, you may need experts in one field. Can they come from the Caribbean? Can they come from the Pacific with those skills to work in your country within the Commonwealth space? Those are some of the things we think could address the demand and supply challenges in youth employment.